Hello everyone, this is Raj. Welcome to the world of Salesforce. Today is the day 33 class where we are going to discuss Introduction to Record Trigger Flow. Right? So till yesterday we have covered all the data elements, screen flow. Right? Today we are going to discuss what is a record trigger flow. So it is nothing but a automation process. Automation record trigger flow is nothing but a automation process which is executed automatically. Right, whenever there is any DML happens, DML means like created, deleted, updated. Right, whenever these operations happen, right, whenever there is any DML happens in any object, right, then this particular record trigger flow is going to fire. These type of triggers do not require any user intervention, right, any user intervention. So it does not require any, like in the screen flow where the user intervention is needed. Like he needs to give some input in the screen, right? He needs to click on that screen flow and he needs to give some input and he need to he able to see the output, all these details, right? That means the user intervention is needed. But here, whenever any DML happens, automatically this record trigger flow is going to fire. Got it right? So screen flow versus record trigger flow. So screen flow is nothing but user intervention is needed. In the record trigger flow, no user intervention is needed. So directly it is going to execute automatically whenever any DML happens. Nothing to do in this flow. Got it? So let me go into Salesforce quickly and I will show you. Let me go into account object. Okay. See here. Let me open any one of the record, Edge communications test. Now in this particular record, how this record trigger flow is going to happen. So whenever any account record is created or whenever any account record is updated, right? So see here some pick list values or there are some text values. Take any value. So see here industry is some electronics and some of the details are there. Let me take some description is there. Edge font something so and so description is there, right? So I want a few of the fields to be updated automatically from the backend. Right? No need to update manually. So that means whenever this particular industry, so whenever any new account is getting created, okay, leave the updation of the account record. So whenever any new account is created, that to be created in the form of industry equals to, let's say some education, right? Industry equals to educate with the industry equals to education and with some description. So let's say description is updated from the flow. Right? These two has to be updated from the backend. Of course, if the user has given from the screen, from the account new record screen, so user has given some other industry like electronics he has given and description he has given, right? But these two fields need to be updated from the backend. These two fields needs to be updated. Not only these two fields. If you want, you can directly update all these fields information like account name, account number, rating, phone, fax, website. All these details you can update from the backend. So whenever any new account is created, just account name to be given by the user. So for example, account name I am giving some edge communication, right? That's it. So when the user, because it is a mandatory field. So when the user given this particular name and click on this save button, all these fields to be populated. Right? This is your exercise. So practice this. I will show with around two fields. So you can add all other fields information like type, account site, account number, all these to be populated automatically. Right? Symbol, ownership, employees, all these details. Okay. I will explain you around two fields. So instead of two fields, you can add around these around 20 fields are there, right? All these 20 fields you can add and update it. So user must give only the name of the name account name and click on save button. So after saving this particular account record in the database, so all these details to be populated. You got it right? So this is my use case. This is what we are going to practice. Now, so before going to that, we are having types of triggers, right? We are having types of triggers. So the first one is after trigger flow. Okay. And the second one is before trigger flow. Okay. Before trigger flow. When to use? When to use? What to use? The main question comes into the picture. Right? Main question here. So when to use this after trigger flow? When to use this before trigger flow? And what is the use of it? Right? If we will need to update the field information of the same record, right? If we are going to update the field of the same record, you can see here. So this is the same record, right? If you are going to update any field information of the same record, then we need to go for before trigger flow, right? Before trigger flow, this before save, right? So before save, we need to execute. So, right, we need to select this before save. Remaining for all conditions, we need to go for after trigger. Remaining for all conditions means what are these all conditions? Let me show you here. Whenever we are creating any flow, right? Create a flow from any object. Let's say not only account here, any object, yes, object, any Salesforce object. I'm taking any Salesforce object. Okay, this is the standard picture. You need to remember this. So whenever you are creating a flow on any object, okay. So now if you are creating, right, you need to create it or update it or delete it. Okay. The related records, deleted the related records, right? So if you need to, so let me make it as a question. Do you need to create, update, delete the related records? Then what to select here? Right? If it is yes means, then you have to go for after save flow, after trigger flow, right? After save flow. You have to select this one. That means whether you have to create it or update or delete the related records of that particular record, right? Related records. That means a different object. Related records means obviously a different object, but having some lookup, right? So if you want to create, update, delete the related records, then you need to select after save flow, right? If it is yes means you have to select it. No means no. Okay. No means. So whether it is now I need to check one more condition here. Do you want to send email notifications? Do you send like an email alert? Email notifications, email alerts, all these things. Email alert. Again, it is you need to check this condition. Whether you are creating a related records, whether you are updating a related records. No. The next, I am going to check whether you are going to sending an email alert. No. No means what to be done. Yes means again you need to select. Again you need to select after save flow. Yes. Right? If you are sending an email alert means again you need to select after save flow only. Okay, you need to select after save flow. If no means again I'm going to check one more condition. Okay. So like do you want to post? Do you want to do charter post? Charter post. Right? I have explained to you, right? So charter post. So if yes means yes, I need to post a charter means again you need to go for this after save flow. Right? You need to go for this after save flow. No, I don't want. So again a no means no, I don't want means if you want call apex action, you need to call apex action. Okay. If yes means again you need to go for this. Yes means again you need to go for this after save flow only. Okay. If no means then only you need to select before save flow. Before save flow. Okay. So this is what when to select what. Right? When to select what. Whenever you are creating a flow, a record trigger flow on any S objects, on any Salesforce object, whether it may be account, contact, standard objects or custom objects. So then you have to select whether it is related to related records or not. That means I am going to create a related records, updating a related records or deleting a related records. Right? If yes means then you have to go for after save flow. If no means you either I am again I'm going to check one more condition. Do you want to send an email alerts? If yes means again you need to go for after save flow only. No. Again I am going to check one more condition. Do you want to send a charter post? If yes means go to after save flow only. No means again I am going to check one more condition. So whether it is a call apex action means right apex action means if yes means again go for after save flow only. If no means then only you go for before save flow. That is why I have said initially the first condition. So if you are going to update the records of the same record, update the details of the same record like this, then only it is the only one condition you need to go for this before save flow. For the remaining all, you need to go for after save flow only. If you are updating the details of the same record. Got it right? So let me create a quickly a new flow here. So click on new flow. What we need to select here? Record trigger flow. Click on create. See here. That's it. Okay. This is the record trigger flow. Initially, the screen appear like this, right? But in the screen element, there is a like you need to add one screen, all these things. But here, no screen should will be displayed to you. Okay, no screen will be there. Now, I'm going to select an object here, which is account. Okay. So when I want this condition, whenever a record is created. And if you want to create one more flow with whenever record is updated only for update condition means you can write updated. Or you can write only for deleted means deleted condition. See here, three DML operations. Then only this record trigger flow will fire. Only on this DML operations. Whenever this DML happened, right? Created, updated, deleted. Then only this record trigger flow is going to fire. And there is one more condition. If you want to, instead of creating a two flows, there is a one selection is there. Whenever a record is created or updated. In both conditions, the record trigger flow is will fire. Right now, come down. If you want to set any entry conditions, like for example, entry conditions means if for example rating equals to hot, then only update industry equals to education or some other fields. Right? Or like this, you can select any entry conditions. Okay. Now come here. So as of now, I am not giving any entry conditions. See here, fast field updates and one more is accident related records. Now what to select here? Right? See here, the action related records means that is what I said here. So it is a after save flow. So after save flow comes under for related records, sending an email alert, charter post, calling an apex action. Right? Before save flow means if you want to update the details of the same record. See here, this is for the before save. Fast field updates is the before save flow. Yeah, this is for after save flow. Now we are going for the before save flow. Just click on this. Done. Now I need to tell you 2 points here. In this record trigger flow, two things are very, very important for you. So that means here, the first one is using of this global variables, right? Global variables. So we are having one global variable. Let me go here. So we are having one global variable dollar record like this. So what is the use of it? So it is going to store. We have all fields information are available here. No need to create. It is a global variable in the record trigger flow. No need to create, right? So it is going to store all the records information available in that particular object. So whatever the object we are selecting now. So here if I selected account means, so account related all fields information is going to store under. So if I click on, if I selected whatever the object, that object related fields will be stored under this record. And one more is there, record prior. Record prior. It is also going to store all fields information, but the previous state of that particular field. That means you have updated, for example, here. So now tell me, go to this any edge communication. See here. So now the rating equals to hot. Let's say I have updated this rating equals to warm and save this. Okay. So now under the record, warm is going to store, but under the record prior, hot will be stored. Now you got it, right? So record prior means it is also going to store all the fields information, but prior to updation of the field. If you have updated some value, some X value to Y value. So Y value is stored under record global variable, and that X value will be stored under record prior variable. Got it, right? And this is called an assignment. And this is called an assignment. So if you see here, now here I am going to assign, see here. So for industry value, I am going to give education. And for some description value, I need to provide some content. Some content should be there. Right? Updated from flow. Updated from flow like this. Okay. So, and this is called an assignment. Right? So to which we need to assign this particular record dot industry, right? I said all the fields information will be stored here. So record dot industry to be assigned with education, and record dot description to be assigned with some description updated from flow like this. Okay. So now go to our flow. Right, this is done. Now what to be added here? There is a one element assignment. See here under the logic we are having assignment. Right, click here, click on this assignment. That's it. Okay. Update account industry and description. Okay, update account industry description. So see here, set variable values. What variable value I need to select here? So under the record, see here, dollar symbol record. So it is going to store all the account details information. Okay, all the fields information of the account. Just click on this. What is that? Industry. Okay, select this. Industry is equals to. So what is that value I need to select? See, all the it is since it is a pick list value, all the information will be displayed here. So I need to select education. Okay, done. Next, add one more assignment. So under this record, let's say description. Okay, equals to what to be assigned with this to this description? Updated from flow. Updated from flow. Okay, just close this and click on save button. Done. That's it. Completed. Label. Update account, industry, and description. You can write like update account details. That's it. So under this, you can add all the fields information. I have added just only two. You can add all the remaining 10 to 20 fields information. Okay. Update account industry, record trigger flow RTR. Okay. Now click on save. Okay. It is completed. Just to debug it. Just debug it. So I have assigned. So in the before trigger flow, directly assignment. Okay. So go to this. See here, we need to select that particular account while debugging. So system don't know, right? How to which record I need to consider. And one more here, run flow in the rollback mode. Very important point here. Run flow in a rollback mode. That means whatever. So in the screen flow, this is not there. This option is not there. That is the reason whenever we have created, whenever we are debugging it, that particular record is getting created in the Salesforce. Right? That particular record is created in the directly in the databases. So, but here in the record trigger flow, there is an option run flow in the rollback mode. So when we are debugging it, just we need to debug. That's it. So after completion of the debug, whatever the changes you did, so all to be reverted back. So already we have seen what is the use of this rollback, right? So in the our record trigger flow directly, we are having this option run the flow in a rollback mode. So when you are debugging it, so it is executing all these conditions. After completion, simply it will revert it back. So let me take this edge communications, copy, go here, paste it. Now click on run. Edge communications. Okay. Now click on run. See, blue line indicates that means it is completed. So if you see the starting conditions, as of now, entry no starting conditions are there. So what is the assignment here? So record industry equals to education, updated from flow. It has been successfully completed. So roll back. All the changes has been reverted. Or rolled back. See here. Okay. Now just activate it. Okay. Activate it. So debug is completed. Activate it. Okay. Now go here. Just create a new account. Create a new account. Record trigger flow test. Okay. Some rating. What to be given. Type. Stream. That's it. Okay. Description. I'm not providing anything. For example, industry. So all these values are not okay. This is the new layout, right? We have created. So in this industry is not there. Okay. Sir, industry is there. Okay. So let me select any one of the industry. Okay. I am selecting the banking. I'm selecting the banking here. Just click on save button. That's it. No user intervention of the flow. That part, whatever the flow we have created, no user intervention is needed. Just as usual, whatever the record he is getting create, he is going to create, just create it. That's it. So now you can see the details. So we have selected banking, but it has been updated with education, right? This is the record which we have created. Come down. See here, description is what updated from flow. Now you got it right. So like this, we can add different versions, right? Different fields. Now let me go here. Let me edit this flow. Okay, edit this flow. Instead of this assignment, we are having one more option also. Delete element. Delete this. Okay. So we are having one more option also. So what is that option here? Update records. Update records. See here. Update records. We are having this option also here. Okay. So update records. Update. Let's say account, industry, and description. Okay. So see here how to find the records to update. So use the account record that is going to trigger the flow. Or if you want to use the related in the assignment, all these options are not there. But the update records, we're having these options. Right? Use the account record. This whatever the record is there, that is going to trigger the flow. Use that particular account. Okay. Like this. So if you want to give any conditions, yes, you can give or else leave it. Now come down. Set the values. So what are the values I want to take here? Let me take industry. Industry value I'm going to add. And next one is a description, right? Like this. You need to add here. Next one, what is that? Let me take rating, all this. If like this, you can add all the fields information. Just I had 2 or 3 fields. So industry, I'm going to select as education, description as updated from flow, rating as some warm. Just click on save as a new version, save it. Okay, done. Just debug it again. I'm going to select run the flow in a rollback mode. Okay, correct. So let me take this record trigger edge communication test. Okay, just click on run. See here. Okay. Entry conditions is the update records. The account record is ready to be updated. Okay, account record is ready to be updated when the interview finishes. Okay, done. So whatever the changes completed, you need to revert back these changes. Hope you understand about this before save flow, right? We can use assign element and but maximum cases this update record we need to use this update record in the after save flow because there is a number of options, right? So why to use this particular DML operation here, right? We are having the assignment directly. So just we are updating the record details, right? That particular details of that particular record only. So we can use directly the assignment operation, right? So see here, if you need to go for that particular related records to update, so then you need to go for this update record. There are a number of options are there. Okay, that's it. So in the next class, we are going to discuss after save flow, how we are going to use this after save flow. All right. So this one is completed before save flow is completed. That means we have gone to skip all these conditions, right? We have skipped all these conditions. So it is a no condition, related records, no sending an email at no, charter post, no calling an apex action, no. That is why we have created before save flow. So in the next class, we are going to create after save flow by taking any one of these conditions. Either it may be related records, email alert, or charter post. Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you guys. Keep following this channel for the latest updates. If you are having any doubts at any point of time, mention in the comments. Okay. Thank you.